Hello everybody, Ken here. Welcome back to Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. I hope you're all doing incredibly well today. We're going to make a new deck. Lovely new deck. Let's blow it up. And let's go again. Now, I wanted to try the Druid last time, because I think the ramp kind of fits in nicely. Stuff like Innovate, stuff like Wild Growth. Now, if you remember, our key here is that every minion that dies will drop a minion of 2 cost less. Kind of like the piloted Shredder, the piloted Sky Golem do. So stuff of 2 is going to basically drop Wisp or I guess maybe Target Dummy. Anything else is going to be useful. 1 drop's obviously not going to drop anything. And I've heard also that cards like Druid of the Claw and Druid of the Fang don't work because of the way they transform. The transform effect causes them to lose the buff, the Deathrattle buff, as it were. So maybe we don't want to run that. Okay. Let's have a think though what we do want to run. I think we can run Wrath. It's a spell. So, not really any harm done there. Savage Roar, probably pretty good because there's going to be a lot of stickiness on the board. So I think we can actually probably put 2 of those in. Swipe, I think, generally a really nice card just to have. Recycle could be interesting because it deals with stuff very nicely, I think. Definitely one to consider. Ironbarks. Maybe a Starfire, we'll see where we're at. I kind of want to type in Deathrattle. Now we want Undertakers, because although they're 1-cost minions, they trigger on everything else that gets played. So, huge boon there. This would give you 3/1/1s, which I think is not too bad. That's a possibility, certainly. We'll see how our curve is lining up after the first few. I definitely like Harvest Golem a lot. Get the 1-cost minion and the 2/1 damage golem. There's a lot of value there. Piloted Shredder, obviously a nice pick. Kind of already does what we want it to. Sludge Belcher I think is good. Just generally good. Okay, let's lose this. Let's lose this search and let's pop up here. I like Kel'Thuzad because obviously the way Kel'Thuzad triggers is going to be really good. I always like Sea Giant, it's good and solid, but we'll see where our curve's at before we kind of settle on that, I think. Okay, what else might be good? Not an Elven Archer, I'm gonna say. Anything we want that's under 2? Probably not. What we do want, I think, is our silencing fella. Another one, Spellbreaker. That's the fella. Do not want Wailing Soul. I mean, you almost never want Wailing Soul unless you're doing some kind of weird combo-y stuff. But especially here, I think, kind of weak. So that silence is really strong. I don't so much like the owl silence, but if it drops a wisp, it might still be good. How's our curve looking? Pretty solid so far. The Defender of Argus worked out really nicely for us, I think, because of the stickiness of stuff on the board. Still not really feeling too much else. Maybe Shade of Naxxramas or Shattered Sun. Both decent cards. I guess you could make a case for something like Knife Juggler. That'd be interesting. With 4 more, we maybe want some higher stuff. Have a quick look at what minion options we have that are above 4. Got Captain Greenskin last time. Don't think that's going to be too useful here. Azure Drake I always like. Antique Healbot might be worth having one of. Just because it's a good card, and the 5-drop you're going to get a 3-drop value, which makes it slightly beefier than it is by standard. I think Loatheb is a nice solid pick. I think we can probably throw in Thaurissan, because he's always fantastic. Not really feeling too much else, I guess. I think we might throw in a Starfire. Just because it's a good solid spell. Draws a card. Lovely. Let's try that. Dum 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 dum. Come on then. Let's see who we'll face. This is a really interesting setup. I imagine there's generally going to be a lot of 2-drops because, you know, 4-drops are nice good solid 4-drops all over the shop, and that means there's probably going to be a few Doomsayers going around. We haven't seen any yet, but that's a card I would absolutely expect to see sooner or later. The Wild Growth, fantastic. Now, I think the general consensus is don't coin out Wild Growth.
Will destroy you.
I almost want to play the Undertaker, but I don't think it's the right move because we don't have a play after it. Yes, it's nice and fast, but also there's no follow-up. We're going to try and Wild Growth turn 2 anyway. The next turn we can Undertaker Piloted Shredder if we like. This Haunted Creeper is not too dangerous when it's on an empty board. Oh, here we go. Must have just drawn that. Maybe you almost think about swiping here. But that could be a little excessive.
Bring out your dead.
Double Deathrattle. Should trigger twice, really. You see, there we go. That's good because these guys have 1 attack. He'd have to trade them both in. I'm sure he's got something to play with Deathrattle, so he'll probably... There's a good chance he'll either trade the Undertaker in here or... See, there you go. There's the silence in action. I actually think Iron Beak Owl might be worthwhile, even though it only drops a wisp. It's so potent. Okay. Good options here. We've got the Spellbreaker. Got Wrath. I'd love to Spellbreaker and use Hero Power. Obviously that's not really an option. Swipe is okay, but it will just put more stuff out on the board. And this is going to drop a Wisp, this is going to drop a Wisp, this is also going to drop a Wisp. So they're all going to be 1/1s anyway.
Oh, goody.
Ooh, there we go, there's the alternative to Wisp. That's actually probably a better thing to come up from our perspective, is for them to drop the 0/2. I guess it's a Shaman, you know, Flamesong Totem, all that good stuff. Flametongue Totem probably pretty good here, nice and sticky. Gotta love that stickiness. Okay. Options, options, options. Got Wrath. Hit the guy. Then we can't Spellbreaker. I think maybe we Savage Roar. Kind of a weird play. But I think it... No, that doesn't feel too good.
Time waits for no one.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh, goody.
Not super happy with how that played out. I think it's okay. Maybe the Wrath wasn't necessary. It's tough to think about. In terms of what you want to kill, what you want to keep alive. The next turn we've got Lower Theb and the hero power. We could have Savage Roar if it's useful. Ironbark Protector. Savage Roar lets us kill both of the things here. That will still leave him with something else that's come out of it. And it's... Then we play the Shade of Naxxramas. What a card to pull.
Well played.
The King Mukla. That's fantastic for them. What are the odds? Oh, Come on. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We've got a lot to think about here. And it's, can we draw Spellbreaker? Oh man, I hope we can draw Spellbreaker. Because I don't really want to fight Thaddeus. I wonder if Thaddeus comes in with his little friend. Okay. If we Argus in there, this guy kills him.
My shield for Argus. More soul.
Ooh, the Wind Fury. That's something to think about. Sadly, this Imp Gang Boss is going to cause us trouble because it's going to go 2 through here, 2 in here. Take another 9. Potentially. I don't think he'll go all face. Unless he's got Crackle in hand or something. But, tons of potential. This is where Savage Roar would be good.
Greetings, friend.
Hello.
My greetings.
Oh, very nice.
Well played.
Look at that, double. Oh, not double. Oh my gosh, and he got another King Mukla.
Put this apple on your
Oh. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Why no RNG for Ken? Rip in pieces. Wow, he's actually okay. Hey, poison seeds. That would be really. This is a situation where poison seeds would be great.
To the breach.
Yes, take that healing totem.
For the wild.
I think that's going to do us, quite frankly. 11 to here. 2 to here. 10.
Well played.
Well played, Lev.
Well played.
2 King Muklers. Ah. 2 of them. Actually, I think the Thaddeus play is actually really good. Fugan Stalag. I'm kind of tempted to put that in myself. But then I'm always tempted to put it into kind of any deck. I keep thinking, oh, I should play some Deathrattle cards to synergize more with Undertaker, but you really don't need to. Everything has Deathrattle. But for some, my brain just keeps going, oh no, put in Loot Hoarder. That's okay though. We didn't have the best draw. I think this deck is still viable. There's obviously a ton of RNG in this mode. I do like it a lot. But there's a ton of RNG potential with what cards drop. Hey, that guy got King Mukla twice, and I don't know how many 3-cost minions there are in the game, but I'm willing to guess it's probably, what, like
I will fight with honor. I must protect the
60, maybe? That's a complete guess. I'm going to say those are not high odds, the double Mukla. Well, hang on to innovate. Let's do some early fun stuff. Ooh, this is potentially early fun stuff. Do we coin Harvest Golem? No, but then we don't have a turn 2 play.
My greetings.
I think we just... I don't want to... It is a very strong play, but with no turn 2, I don't know that I like using all those cards up at the start.
Reporting for duty.
Let's go face. Let's be aggressive. What's he going to do with a 1/1 on 3 mana? Not too much. I like that the 1-cost minions, they don't even give you the... Play the Undertaker, play Defender of Argus.
Bring out your dead.
My shield for Argus.
That's a real tough thing to play into. For them. Poor Ishad. This is kind of the dream start. I like this. A little tune for... I wish there were more of these so you could play like a full tune. My only gripe with this map. It's really nice and colourful. I love the blacks and the oranges. Delightful. Savage Roar, what's that? That's... We've got 6 things here. That's another 12 damage. That's going to do it.
The victory is yours.
Oh, he didn't even wait. He just conceded. There we go. Turn 4 win. Got to be done. There's definitely potential in this deck. There's definitely potential in this deck. You just got to draw into it, you know? Just got to draw into it. Just got to drink some more coffee and draw into it. Dream in the dream.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Hey there, Diblick
I must
Kibblick.
protect the wild.
It's a good name. Sorry, Emp. You're a good card. But,
My greetings.
tempting to put out the Harvest Golem. It's certainly tempting.
I greet you.
With them not playing anything on the board... Oh wait, because Wrath turn 2 not great if nothing comes out. I think in general people are going to be playing a little bit slower just because there's not as much benefit to especially the 1-drops, but also the 2-drops. I think you're just going to just generally see a lot fewer plays, but this is quite good. We've got Lower Theb next turn if nothing else. Yeah, Harvest Golem turn 2 into Lower Theb turn 3. Little Exorcist is a real good card. I'm kind of sad I don't actually have any. Who could it be? Why has it got... Okay, it doesn't always have the SI7 agent. Oh, for a second I was like, is it like a guarantee that it's SI7 agent? Okay. We Wrath here? Kind of not the most exciting thing in the world. Ugh, I kind of want a Savage Roar because firstly it's slightly more mana efficient, but then also... Or do we just play Lower Theb? No, that's not good, right? I think we Savage Roar because there's a good chance that our hero can take out whatever comes out of this thing. Oh.
For the wild.
It would be the Worgen Infiltrator. It would be the Worgen Infiltrator. Sneaky. Very sneaky. Ooh, there's lots of cards. There's 6 cards in hand. That's a lot of potential demons. Scary Tims. Go on then. Jiraxxus. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, interesting. So because this guy came out from the piloted, or not from the piloted shredder, but from the demon thingy, doesn't have the Deathrattle effect, so it's only triggered when the card is played, not kind of afterwards. Target dummy, feel okay about that. That floating watch is definitely still very scary, despite not having Deathrattle. Those Undertakers are really, like, if you get them at the start, it's everything. If you get them slightly later, they're still good. But I mean, they're not everything. Florisan here is nice because it will lower the cost for next turn. Can't argue too much with that.
Give me a quest.
Questing Adventure is a really interesting one to pull there. 3 Undertaker into Ironbark Protector, that's okay. I definitely feel good now we can play the Ironbark Protector turn 7. That feels okay. A fairly solid play.
The light
Ooh.
compels you.
Another little Exorcist. God, that's going to be scary. I suppose there's only one Deathrattle right now. Okay. I assumed all 3 of my guys have it. In fact, no, 2 of my guys have it. It's got the little lightning bolt underneath the skull and crossbones. Okay. We're going to bop in here. We're going to kill that guy.
Bring out your dead.
Oh. Oh. My goodness. What a pull. What a majestic pull there. Look at this. Look at this value we're getting out of Thorisan. Still just always just such a good card. Ooh, the Hellfire. This is fun. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, again, an interesting play. It's a nice big minion, but is that better? Oh, he's killed us anyway. Wasn't looking at my health total. Oh, we got a reward. Let's give this one more. Why not? Gonna come down to the draw a lot of the time, I think. It's definitely the way. This is a deck that really can, as we've seen, can kill you on turn 4. Or it can be in some dire straits. I almost want to put Iron Beak Owl in. It really does kind of disappoint with the Deathrattle, but that silence essentially kills their Deathrattle anyway, so
Nature will
turn 1 Undertaker.
against you.
Cash money. Let's get like innovate into I was gonna say innovate into Defender of Argus.
My greetings. My greetings.
So this is the problem, is that the other Undertaker doesn't have the Deathrattle effect.
Bring out your dead.
I'm going to play one just in case we draw something strong here. Okay, coin Wild Growth. Strong opening play.
Bring out your dead.
You use the coin though, so no swiperinos, although swipe maybe not the best. Oh, look at this, double Wild Growth. That's quite scary. Coin Wild Growth into Wild Growth.
For the wild.
What's coming out here? That's the question. 5 mana. Gotta be something big. Innovate.
I must safeguard the land.
Guide you.
Okay. Lore Walker Cho. Feel okay about leaving that up. Give me some spells, Sunshine. This is ideal because Marco can't easily kill Lore Walker Cho, which means there's a good chance I'll get a spell here. I can deal with Lore Walker Cho later if I want to. I wonder.
My shield for Argus.
Oh, goody.
Not gonna force anything. Again, just let that Lore Walker Cho run out. Ooh. Ooh, the Rivendare. I contemplated playing Rivendare a lot. I think it probably is worthwhile. I wonder if it summons 2 minions the same. That's a lot of minions. That's terrifying. Okay. Now still Lore Walker Cho out, so we want to bear that in mind.
I wonder.
Antique Healbot. No. This is nothing if not a tough situation here.
Into the breach. For science.
Aha! No secrets for you. We can kind of kill any of these guys. It's only these two on the end that are gonna trigger.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
There's not a lot of damage on that side of the board. I mean, there could be a Savage Roar, which would potentially be a lot of damage for sure. But there's not too much damage from Marco. Marco? Polo? Marco? Polo? Armor Smith? Oh no! Ooh. I like how everyone's playing around using spells. Lord Walker Cheer is always a little bit tense. Not the Doctor Boom. Not like this. Now poison seeds would be the most wonderful thing.
Right away.
Oh, of course, the double Deathrattle. Interesting, it didn't build a thing because there wasn't space on the board.
For the wild.
Oh no, they don't. I see. They don't have. They don't have the extra Deathrattle because they're summoned onto the board. They're not played from the hand, so they don't get the piloting. The mystery pilot does something when it dies. I love their descriptions. Does something. Not like applies the described effect. Effect triggers when you play from your hand. It does something when you play it from, I don't know. Try it out. You'll see. This is less over than it should have been for what they've had on the board. I still feel like I need to deal with Boom. And yes, it gives him a Starfire, but hey, we're all here to have a good time. Oh, wow, wow.
Well played. Well played.
The Earth Elemental. Oh my goodness. I had two King Mucklers earlier. Earth Elemental. Some of these pools, man. The force of one tree and force of nature. Well played, Marco. Well played. The Prince of RNG. Man, this is intense. I almost kind of want to look at some of these cards and say, hey, you know, like this heal bot, I never feel like I've had a good chance to play it. I almost feel like the games are going quickly. I kind of don't know how I feel about Wrath, to be honest. Like, it's okay, but I feel like maybe it's not good enough in this particular. It's such a good card, but it doesn't play on with the themes. Okay, one more chance. Let's get another game like that second one. Undertaker, Golem, Undertaker, Argus.
Uther!
Oh, BNet Player.
I will
Maybe
fight
the most
with
generic
honor.
name I've ever seen.
Protect the wild.
What would I call my Battle.net account? Well, I'm playing on Battle.net, so BNet Player. Yes, that seems to work. What a lovely day.
My greetings. Well met.
Lots of silence could help swing things in our favour early on. Interesting one. I contemplated playing the owl because I think that you get a lot of value. You lose the divine shield, loses the Deathrattle, but it's not going to be a terrible Deathrattle. I think there's certainly more potency to be gained going forwards.
Your magic shall not save you.
Your magic shall not save you. They really look at just the man. They went all out on this design. What is it? Is it like? Is that like a little horn on his nose? Oh, the explosive. Ah, okay. I was so busy looking at Neutron I didn't see what he did, but an explosive sheet came out of my spellbreaker. That's quite fun. Now the silence here. Maybe Shade of Next Ramus.
What to do?
Or silence into swipe. I don't feel like the swipe's necessary.
Is
Oh yes. Piloted Shredder's a good one to get rid of because it pulls in 2 minions. Which is 2 minions too many for my liking. Okay, the Swiperino. We trade in. That feels okay. I love when you pull the swipe out and it's just a heartbeat.
For the wild.
Right, let's see what comes out. Interesting one. Okay. Okay. You can trade in here with the Thrallmar, but that would be fine. I think he probably will, because otherwise Shade's going to keep getting bigger. I think he'll probably hit face, hit this.
The light compels.
Although maybe not with the little Exorcist out. Although, I still think it would be good for him to get rid of this. Yeah. Ah, good old Grimscale Oracle. Nothing like a tasty Murloc treat, eh? Right. What are our options here? You can play Thorisan. Coin. I don't think the coin's worth it if we play Thorisan. Alternatively, we play Sludge Belcher. Probably still not especially beneficial to do that.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Just make our stuff cheap. That's always good. You know, essentially 4 cards in hand being made cheaper. The 4 mana discount. So the 2 mana 5/5, if you want to look at it like that. Slightly delayed in how you get the value, but... Ooh, the Faceless. That's It's a good solid faceless.
Reporting for duty.
Play the lower third. Play Defender of Argus. Feels okay.
My shield for Argus.
You can't easily trade in here. Our friend the BNet player. Your friend and mine. Today only. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. You know, you could play like almost like play Three Blind Mice, but there's not enough range to the notes. That's just squelchy. Who wants that? Not this guy, that's for sure. He's a good cult master.
I must move quickly.
Ooh. Piloted Shredder. Get the Sludge Belcher. Don't want to overplay any more than that because, hey, Paladin. Hey, Paladin. Leave those kids alone.
Time waits for no one.
Into the breach.
All the while.
Okay. There's every chance we'll see a quality consecrate, so that's why I didn't want to play any more than that. Obviously you're kind of protected against that by the Deathrattles, but it'd be nice to have something else to put out fresh for the new turn. Ooh, that's okay. It's not one with a Deathrattle, so feel pretty good about that. Arcane Nullifier was a nice pickup. Didn't really mention that at the time, but it's a good solid card to pull out. You know, not the best 4-drop in the world, but hey, it's a good protector.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh, it's an interesting one with the value proposition on these two cards here. Okay, let's have a think about our 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sadly, being frozen causes us no end of trouble. But that's just the way it's going to go, I guess. So. We're going to do this anyway because, hey, why not? Like, get value. We want to kill things. But this is so potentially dangerous. Ugh.
Excuse me.
I don't want to deal with it.
Time waits for no one.
So we've been left with the coin. Like, we should have just used the coin earlier for something. Now we're just going to end up with a load of mana buffs in our hand that aren't useful. Well, hopefully not. There's still 17 cards left to go. The MC Tech's actually a really solid play because, again, lots of stickiness on the board. There's a good chance your opponent will have the minions at some time. That could be really good for us if he doesn't kill it. I think I think they're going to have to kill it. Because otherwise we might just win. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17 damage.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Oh. See what I said about having mana boosts? Makes me so sad.
For the wild.
You've got these 1-drops. But they're still 1-drops and they'll still take our stuff out. I'll have to go face there because it's all I can really do at this point. Gives us a chance to win. He's going to make the trade-ins anyway. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Oh, and another Spellbreaker. Oh, the combos.
Reporting for duty. Well played.
Don't call it yet. I've got a card to draw. Been polite. You know, you'd have been good like a couple of turns ago.
Well played. Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark. Well played. The call of Kel'Thuzad.
Tough times. Tough times. We had one game which was incredible.
The light compels.
The rest not so much. So variance in this deck, not the best. Kind of relies on getting Undertaker turn 1 or Wild Growth turn 1. That's a decent chunk of cards to have. Oh, he's not even going to end it. What a dick.
Pray for mercy. Give that minion a turn to get ready. For the wilds.
Okay. That's going to bring an end to it. Again, let me know in the comments what kind of crazy stuff you've seen. What decks you think would work well. What has worked well for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to bop that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more Hearthstone, other stuff, all that good things. I've been Ken. Thanks very much for watching and I will catch you next time. Cheers!